lie to him to make herself look better because she still had his cloak in her hand. She literally is like, the Hebrew slave you bought, try to fool around with me, like telling a whole sob story and not the truth, being even more wicked than she already was. Potiphar obviously is furious and believes her because it's his wife, and sends Joseph to prison for something he did not do. Joseph is in the king's prison now, and even though his situation is bad, it says that the gods still had favor on him and showed him his faithful love while he was in prison. And while Joseph is in prison, he becomes like one of the heads of the prison to help out. That's how you know what the enemy sent for evil, God turned it for good, because in the prison, God shows his faithful love to Joseph, and the warden sees favor on Joseph and literally puts him in charge of the prisoners, has Joseph doing like all these cool tasks. Like, Joseph is not lacking in prison either. Like, favor followed him there. And once again, because Joseph is there, the warden had no worries, and God was with Joseph, and everything Joseph did, he succeeded in, even in prison. So many thoughts that I'm going to give y'all real quick. One, favor is not fair. Like, I'll keep saying it. I always say this. If you know me, you know I always say favor is not fair. And that even in a situation like this where Joseph was literally sold into slavery, well, as a servant, same thing. But then he ends up in a situation where he is like the head of Potiphar's house. And then when he gets to the prison, he's the head of the prison. Like, he's helping out with everything in the prison. Because even though people were coming against him, even though the enemy was coming against him, God still had favor on Joseph. And Joseph literally prospered because nothing could keep him down. No weapon could come against him and would prosper. Only Joseph did. And if nothing else, the story should show you that if God is for you, who could be against you? Also, I just want to add that Joseph's gifts are shown so much throughout this story. And so far, we know that Joseph has the gift to dream. Joseph is very administrative. It literally says he was over the administrative duties of Potiphar's house. Joseph is a leader. Joseph knows how to lead. Joseph knows how to serve well. Joseph is confident in who he is. Joseph is also a very honest man. The fact that he didn't sleep with that man's wife, although she was on him like white on rice consistently, should show you his character. Lastly, what I want to say is that the story has a lot of repetition in it. The first time that Joseph's coat got taken off of him was by his brothers before they threw him in the cistern. And the second time Joseph's cloak got written off of him was when he was running away from this deceitful woman. And I think it's just really interesting that both times that his coat got ripped off of him was in situations that were not for his good, but yet God was his covering. Come on, Holy Spirit. God was his covering and still covered him. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Let me know what y'all think in the comments and what y'all feeling about the story so far. We're gonna get into 40, maybe even after this, we'll see.